So for our bell sleeve, we have to do the calculation for it. All right, our bell sleeve for it. Now for our length, that is the sleeve length, XL. I'm going for 22. There will be an attachment, a fringe added to the end of the sleeve, so I'm going for 22. Now for the folding, there will be a folding on it, and for the joining, I'm adding 1.5 to my length, gives me 23, 1/2. That's my sleeve length. Okay, now another thing is my armhole. For me to calculate what to fold into, okay, my armhole for the dress, all right, is 8. And you know, when we are to cut the sleeve, if my armhole is 8, what I just do is add either 1 or 2, okay, or 2, so whichever one equals to 9 or 10. This is a guide. This calculation I did right there, this armhole, is a guide for you to know what you fold, to fold your armhole, what to fold when cutting your sleeve, even if it's a fitted normal sleeve, right, or whatever kind of sleeve. You need a guide. You need to know what you're folding into. Are you folding into 10, or you're folding into 8, or you're so armhole, this calculation here is actually a guide for me. Now I'm folding my fabric. I can use 9, I can use 10 for a normal sleeve. All right, you remember the upper part of this bell sleeve is not flay. It's just the down part that is flay. So it helps me to know how to go about my folding. Now my extra, to make it a bell, to give it a bell shape, I need to add something to this. Now what do I add? The minimum of what you can add depending on your fabric, right, is 5, making it equals to 15, right? So we are folding 15. All right, you get me? Minimum 5. You can go 4 inches anyway. I won't say minimum because it's your choice, but just know there was something for you to make this sleeve. You need to add extra so you know what you're folding into. And again, what determines what you fold is your fabric. All right, when sewing, you consider the available fabric. All right, so let's go for the folding. So for us to cut our sleeve, this is my pattern, okay? I folded it into 2. You see, this side is on open and here is open. Okay, so I'm folding it into 2. Now, initially we did our calculation and we added 5 to 7, so it gives us 15. So I'm folding 15. This is my pattern paper. What I'm folding is 15. How did we get 15? This is 17. How did we get the 15? Remember, I did my armhole. So I added about 5 to my armhole, which gave me 15. And I said for it to get a good bell shape, you must add something. This is 15. Good. This is 15. We have gotten our 15. Okay, now this is on open side. This side is not open. This part is not open. Here is not open. Here is open. So for me to start, my measurements will start this way. Now remember, I did my armhole. My armhole measurement was 8. Okay, so I added 1 to it, which gave me 9 or 10. We can go for each of them. So This is 9. Alright. This is 9. This way it is very simple and understandable for you to do your this way. So let me connect it. Sorry, I'm using my ruler for something. Oh, let's do with this. Now this is my armhole. This is an extra or extension, whatever. Okay. Now this is it. From here to down here, 4.5. From here down here, 4.5. At most 500. 5. Sorry. I'm going for 4.5. Okay. You use your rule. Connect it straight. Now this is my rule. I need to get the middle of this. Where is the middle? This is 24. The middle should be 25. The middle should be 12, and this is the middle of this. So what you do is up here half, you curve. You use your French curve anyway. You see what I did? Sorry, I'm used to freehand, but a guide for what I just drew now. Here, okay, is half above. Here is about 3/4 down, almost 1 inch. You curve it this way. Now with this, you can get short sleeve, you know, mark your sleeve. But in this case, what you do is connect from here, because it's a bell shape. You connect from here down. Did you see that? Now this is that extension, that 5 inches you added. This is it, and it's giving you bell sleeve. That is how to cut a bell sleeve. Now this is the pattern. The next thing I'll do now, I'll fold it in fabric and still mark it this way for you to see, then cut. Okay, but what I would have done is just cut it, then place it on the fabric and cut. I think let me do that. Okay, but so this is it. I pinned it down. Okay, so I'll just come through. This is my bell sleeve. Now, this is our bell sleeve, okay? If here is too big, you can go down. If it is too big for you, you take it down, all right? see what I just did. If you're okay with this to this edge, fine. If you want it, it's looking too big, go whichever way you want, you go. All right, and know that you can always do this when sewing the fabric, when attaching, shaping the sleeve. You can always do what I just did now. So the next thing is to get our fabric, place it on the fabric for us to cut. This is what we are making. Okay, this dress has long sleeve. The owner has this bell shape. Okay, so let's go. So this is it. I like to cut the two at the same time, so I'm folding into 4. I like to cut the two at the same time, the 2 sleeves. So this is the edge is 4 here. I did 4, but you can cut one, all right? And you cut one and place the other and cut, whichever way is okay. I want the 2 sleeves once when I do the cutting. Now this is it. What I just need right now. Okay. And cut. Let's go down. I'm not bothered about this hemming allowance. I've already added that to the measurement, so I'm cutting accurately. Get my pin down. Okay, hold it back here with this and this. So the next thing is for me to cut. Follow the guide. Okay. That is my bell sleeve. can see it. That is my bell sleeve. Okay, so the next thing is just to sew it. If there's lining, you turn the lining. That is basically how you sew you cut your bell sleeve. Please do subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed, do subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate. Keep sharing, keep liking, okay?